Looking for a quick way to activate? Got a simple ground spike antenna here that you can purchase off of Amazon for under $50 normally. I've actually got two masts. It comes with 15.4 foot I believe, and I got an 18.4 foot. Make it a little more resonant on 20 meters I believe. So we're going to set it up for the first time here in the backyard and see how it works. Without running the tuner first. And now we are starting to get some signals. Alright, and we have a POTA here. Let's see if we can get anything from this POTA. Alright, so he's right over here by the Great Lakes. That's sometimes a hard spot for me to hit from here in the yard. We're getting close. California is pretty typical. Going south with the mountains is pretty typical. Midwest is not too bad. I don't know if we're going to quite get there, but we'll keep trying. But for that little compromised antenna sitting in my backyard, that's not half bad. Something you can throw up real quick somewhere, just about anywhere. You can clamp it to a table. You can adjust it for any band you want. ALC is pretty good. Looks like we're pushing about 17 watts out. Oh. I can maybe adjust that a little bit, but with SWR so low, it's seems to be pretty good. Yeah, 17.5. Not too bad. SWR's pushing 2. And we've got I just don't think he's hearing me. We'll let it run a little bit. Yeah, see, now I'm getting out to the East Coast. They're hearing me all the way on the East Coast, so that's not bad. See if I zoom out a little bit. Am I getting anywhere else? I'm getting Japan, Alaska. Now, this is FT8. This isn't voice. I understand that, but to just be able to go play real quick, I'm running on little Bioenno 6 amp hour battery, so it's easy to fly with. If I go for a weekend camping and expect to run quite a bit longer, I've got a 20 amp hour Mirity inexpensive battery LifePo that I run. I've got links in the description for a lot of this equipment, and the Mirity has actually been really good. They don't have a 20 amp hour listed anymore. They've got a 30 amp hour, and I think it's cheaper than when I paid for that 20 amp hour. So, but I mean, they're super light. They're not huge. I mean, you can play FT8 at 20 watts on a 30 amp hour all weekend and not worry about it. So let's see if we can just call out. Oh, this guy's finishing. We'll give him one more cycle and see if we can pick him up. on the FT8. I'd like to get that POTA WA9TT. I've obviously gotten him before, but you know, new park, new attempt, and the thing that I really like about the grid tracker is it'll automatically load up parks on the air with my finish the transaction. So that makes it kind of nice. So you can go ahead and post to parks on the air right away automatically, and then, you know, get it in the logbook too. So all right, he's just finishing up with another fella, or gal, so we'll give him one more shot here and see if we can get him. If not, we'll just call CQ and see what we can get out of this thing. Oh, looks like we got somebody. We're making a contact here. That's probably pretty hard to see, but it looks like we've got Japan. Got Japan on 20 watts with my little the stake $50 antenna from Amazon, and just a blanket. So I'm pretty happy with that. We're running on battery. We can take this thing out and make some contacts. I don't know how good the bands are today. I just wanted to see if we could get out and actually make some decent contacts. There we go, 20 watts. We made a contact. We've been out here for, I don't know, about 10 minutes. I was trying to get a POTA person, but we didn't land that one. A lot of who's out here is they're green. I've already got pretty much everybody that's calling today, right now at the moment anyway, so but yeah, it's still fun. We'll go ahead and call some more and see what we get. And that's with the 15-foot antenna that comes with it. That's not even with the 18.5-foot antenna that I bought extra. So that Faraday blanket works pretty good. I've had seemingly as good a luck with it as I have had with, you know, I've created bundles of, you know, counterpoise wires. These are my longer ones. They're I think they're about 16 feet, and there's actually, this is a mix. There's the yellow ones are like 16 feet and the blue ones are like 12 feet, I think. And then I've got a set that I can also put with it, so sometimes I'll run both of these, and these are all around 9 foot, I think. And there's, what is there, 6 of them, I think. So I get like, I think I've got 12 or 18 different length wires for my ground plane when I use those. But I've been getting seemingly as good a performance with this Faraday blanket, and it's so much easier to set up, and I don't have to untangle all those ground wires. I just set it up. I got a little ground clip. I clip to the outside shield of the coax and clip it to the blanket, and away we go. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with my little setup. G90 has been outstanding. I've got 2 of them now. One of the new model, new release that came out towards the end of last year. We got Japan again. Yep. So one thing interesting is being out here in the Pacific Northwest, we get a lot of the Japan, China, Philippines. Surprisingly, it can be more difficult to hit Australia, but we do get a number of Australian connections. But yeah, a lot of Asian traffic. A lot harder to hit the East Coast, it seems. Which I don't know if the mountains make that much difference, or if it's just my gear. I'm at about 26-foot elevation here in the valley. So I know when I go up camping where we've got the RV, I'm about 700-foot elevation, and I have a whole lot better luck up there. You wouldn't think it'd make that much difference on HF, but being down here in this valley is really kind of a killer for radio. So I got hills all the way around me. Not very tall, but it does seem like I do not get near the performance here. Plus, I'm in the middle of a neighborhood. There's a lot more noise here than up there at the campground. There's almost no noise up there, generally speaking. But yeah, just sitting out here enjoying the fire, making a little quick YouTube review of this antenna. It is a from Smart Buy More is the brand, but there are 500 different companies out there selling these HF antenna, stainless steel, 1/4-inch wavelength for QRP radio. They range in the $50-ish range. I paid $48.97 last time I purchased it. I've got a link in my Amazon description for it if you're interested. There's other manufacturers out there. Sometimes you can find them on a sale, even less. Sometimes they're quite a bit more expensive. But it comes with a set of ground wires. I haven't used them. That's the set of ground plane wires it comes with. You just got to pull them apart. I haven't worried about it. Well, obviously I haven't used it till today. The other thing I picked up is this choke coil from Gebel Radio. I was going to try that today, but I figured let's try one thing at a time and see if it makes a difference. I've seen folks run those, so I may try adding that and see if I see any difference. I haven't really had any problems with I mean, the radio's been great. It sounds great. So for kind of an entry level HF radio with a tuner, I couldn't be happier with the G90. I've generally been Yaesu 991A is what my first radio was here in the house, and I love that radio as well. It's got a lot better sound quality, I think, but that's a little too much to fly with, and honestly it's a little too much to carry around for fun. I can put this in my camera bag, and with the fan and everything. I've got the fan on here today. It is operating. You don't even hear it. You're sitting right next to it, and it's I've used it in Tennessee a little bit where it's been warmer, and I've noticed that it does help keep the radio cooler. But most of the time up here in the Pacific Northwest, I'm not out in the heat of the day, and I haven't really had any problems.
Yeah. How much power you running? Kilowatt? How much power you running today? Kilowatt? Okay, sounds good. All right, well, let's throw it back down to Dave, and I doubt if he has any update on Bob. Is that correct, Dave?
Add the preamp because it's not coming in very good here. But these guys are talking about running a kilowatt. I got 20 watts, so bands must be kind of rough today.
They think this is just a bump in the road, the doctor does, so about it, other than the fact that, got it going, he can't stop for under the 5 minutes, and has a little trouble eating and swallowing.
The pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, I can't remember his name. I think it was Hero something or other.
That's without adjusting the antenna at all.
Might also
Still set up for 20 meters. Well, I'll play with it a little bit more, and probably bring you back after I've used it some and have a little bit more experience actually tuning it into the different bands and how it works under some single sideband situations, and probably a little more FT8. I spend most of my time probably on FT8 probably than I do actually talking on the radio, but well, you know what I did not do is set my darn clock. That's better. Got her down to 0.2. Yeah, it helps when you sync the clock. Dang it. Always forget that on this computer just does not. Windows 11 and the time sync is not your friend. And we got him. Cold Florida, it's going to be over here. So yeah, I'm not getting to Florida. Oh, I am getting to Florida. Minus 24 though. Yeah, that's all the power I got too. Yeah, I lost him. So I'd show you here, I'm using the DigiRig connection. I got the DigiRig for my Yaesu radios, and the same Digi module with proper cables for the G90. Works like $1,000,000. So fairly inexpensive, whole lot simpler than the C19 that comes with the G90 and a lot of the kits. They've got a new digital adapter that I hear is much easier to use, but I haven't bought it. There's no need. I've got the Digi. It's small, it's easy to carry, works for all my radios, so I just stay with that. Just make sure I got the right cables with me. So the other thing is I have created a merch store with How Fred Does It logo. T-shirts, sweatshirts, coffee cups. If you'd like to help support the channel, head on out there. The link is in the description. I also have a Buy Me a Coffee link out there if you would like to help support my projects and help support the channel. That would be great. It takes money to have the equipment and run the car projects. Nothing's free anymore. I'm going to do it anyway, but if you'd like to help, I'd love to have it. And thank you all for coming and joining us here today. Hope you all have a wonderful day and weekend, and you all take care. See you next time.